So you go ahead and start with, hi, my name is Karen Kaiser. I've been a member of Strawbridge since,
2016.
is that what we said?
Yes.
Okay.
Go. Hi, my name is Karen Kaiser. I'm an artist at Strawbridge Art League. I have been a member since 2016.
What are your favorite colors?
My favorite color is probably blue, maybe red. Yeah,
Which is your dominant hand?
my right hand, very much so.
What are your preferred mediums?
Oh, acrylic definitely. I think I'm allergic to oil. And for drawing, I like water soluble inks, and pencils can also be water soluble.
Who are your favorite artists and why?
Um, Toulouse-Lautrec and Egon Schiele, they're very similar, surprisingly, and also Jennifer Packer. Um, all three of these artists are able to take their painting and their drawing and put it together, so it works together.
Do you have a clear image of a piece before you start, or do you figure it out as you go?
Oh no, I never know what I'm gonna paint. It just, I put some paint on and just wait for something to come out that speaks to me.
How did you develop your art skills?
Well, I started out in junior college. I took an art appreciation class, and um, I looked at the work of Pablo Picasso in his Blue Nude. In fact, later in my career, I did a silkscreen of my own Blue Nude. But I saw it and I said, I can do this. Nothing shy about me. And so decided I would continue um, with the art studio classes as long as I could get A's and B's. And so I did that. I went up to Florida Atlantic University, where I studied under Claire Dorst, who was an acrylic artist, and he taught us to paint all the different styles in acrylic. And the last thing I did in his class was a photorealism painting, and so I painted photorealism of nature for many years. Then I took some time out to work as an accountant, because I finally got my degree in accounting. But when I came back after that time, I didn't want to just copy a picture that I had taken. No more copying a photograph. Even though I took the photograph, it still wasn't what I wanted anymore. And so I decided to pursue abstract art, which turns out is much more difficult. And I tend to take classes wherever I can get them from the best people I can find, the best instructors. For a while, I went to Wild Acres in North Carolina, which Ringling College of Art ran an extension course up there. And so the Ringling instructors, the very good Ringling instructors, would teach classes for a week-long intensive thing. And so we did that year after year after year. I also took classes from Fritz Van Eden for a while. And when he left, I was perplexed what to do, and somebody pointed out to me that Art Students League of New York, one of the finest art schools, has online classes. So I started taking those, and for quite a while I went 3 months at a time with one artist and one instructor, and just moved through them over quite some time. Very good instructors. Learned an awful lot there. Influenced what I was doing quite a bit. And after that, I do a lot of classes from instruction from YouTube, especially on new techniques. You know, with acrylic you can do anything. And there are so many artists out there. Gerda Lipsky is one who's very good about techniques that you never would have thought. And so I try to incorporate some of those things into my work, making my canvases interesting and all of that.
What is your ideal environment to create in?
Oh, I turned a guest room in my house into a studio. Too bad for guests. I can paint on an easel, or on the bed I have a surface that I can paint flat on, and I can paint large, I can paint small. Recently I've set up an area where I'm painting tissue papers that I can adhere onto my paintings. So it's very flexible. It's right there in my home. I paint in short bursts, so I'll go in there and I'll paint, and when it's dry I'll come out and I'll sit it on the side of the refrigerator and I'll sit there and look at it and work on another one maybe, or just keep going on that one, but generally in short bursts because it's right there at home. I wouldn't want to be someplace where I had to paint 8 hours a day. When I was doing the big photorealism things, I painted a lot of hours because they took forever. But these are, do it quick.
How long have you been an artist or artistically inclined?
Oh, I've always played with art, always. It was toys, you know. Give me some paints, give me a John Nagy art set for Christmas. I wanted so bad. But it was after I left Florida Atlantic University that I became a professional artist. I hit the streets with outdoor shows, and in Las Olas, South Miami, all those places in South Florida, which is a really hot spot for good art.
What inspires you?
I've not done it. I've lost my track.
No problem.
Okay, I'm ready to go. We're
Okay.
going again? Okay. I'm not ready for the next question.
Okay.
Okay. I took time out from my art career to become an accountant. And when I retired from accounting, I said, no more copying. And I'm going to just create from the paint. I already did that, didn't I?
Mm-mm.
No, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay,
Next question.
next
Okay.
question.
What inspires you?
Oh, it's the paint itself that inspires me. It's the color. It's the different effects I can get from manipulating the paint in this way or that way. And it's always fun to try something new and have it create a nice mark. It's the paint that inspires me.
How would you describe your style?
My style is abstract expressionism, maybe expressionism. It is no longer photorealism.
And how has your style evolved over time?
Well, it's no longer photorealism. It's changed me. It's changed what I look to have as my goals in art.
Does art help you in other areas of your life, and if so, how?
Oh, it makes me happy. Art is on my mind when I go to bed. Keeps me up all night sometimes. It's the first thing on my mind when I wake up. It's a part of living and breathing for me. It's just what I do. It's who I am.
Aside from art, how else do you like to spend your free time?
I watch a lot of movies. I sit in front of the computer and listen to audiobooks and play computer games, solitaire and the like. But a lot of time with movies, and a lot of time while I'm doing that looking at the artwork and subconsciously deciphering where I'm going to go, I suppose.
Artistically, what are your goals or things you hope to accomplish?
Well, as I'm getting on in years, one of my goals is to have enough of my work online and selling online. That's a key thing. That I can paint less because maybe I won't be able to do as much, and still have people buying my art, because it really gives me chills when people buy my art and they want it to be part of their home, and I think that's wonderful. And if that can continue till the day I die through online sources, that's just wonderful. So that's my goal.
Which pieces are you most proud of and why?
Oh, I've got one photorealism painting that's 60 inches tall and 50 inches wide, 48 inches wide, of a great white bird of paradise plant from back when I was doing the photorealism. And I had taken a photo in front of the Florida Fort Lauderdale News. They had a fence around their parking lot, and right in front they had apparently newly planted or very well trimmed great white bird of paradise plants. And so I took a picture of this and painted it, and it's huge, and it's my favorite. I have never offered it for sale. I saw one offered for like $18,000, and I said, I'm not there yet. So, but I enjoy it, and I still have no intention of selling it. So, also I have another one that I've done more recently. It's in the style of Jennifer Packer. Mm-hmm. She did, again, she's into that drawing, painting mix, and she did several paintings that were monochromatic, and I tended to like them. She painted mostly people in her family and such. She was a black woman. And in this painting, sometimes I don't know where the painting comes from. I don't know what I paint. I don't remember doing it, or it just appears like some magic happened. So in this particular one, it was blue, and I had a lot of scraping, rubbing my paint down and putting things in. And it's in a kitchen. I have a countertop, and then I'm standing there with my back to the viewer, probably a younger me, and I'm standing next to Jennifer Packer. And I kind of drew her the way she drew her black people in her paintings, but I just knew in my soul, here is Jennifer Packer and me. And when I'm done with the painting, I look at it and I see coming in the doorway from into the kitchen is a figure, kind of a drape type figure, and in her arm she's carrying a slot machine. And I said, this is our muse coming to visit. And it's just, it says it all, that she's carrying a slot machine. As that's the story of all art, all artists.
All right, look at the camera for a couple seconds and smile.
Okay.